Hi, my name is Kiuna Hines, and this is Behind the Lens.
My life wasn't perfect.
So Kiuna, thank you for doing this, first of all. And you and I have known each other for a minute now. But I'd love for you to just tell the audience a little bit about your background, where you're from.
I am from Alabama. I am from Huntsville, Alabama, because many of you haven't heard of Tanner, so we'll just say Huntsville. But yes.
What's life like in Tanner?
Oh my goodness. Life in Tanner is very laid back. It's very slow. It's actually, I go home when I need therapy because it is so beautiful there. There's so many trees. It's in the valley, so you see all of the mountains around you, and it's just a different energy.
So who was Kiuna in high school?
Kiuna was that girl who was self-conscious, insecure. She got involved in a lot of sports. Kiuna was just one of those girls who, she was popular on the outside, but on the inside, she was looking for who she was. Had no clue.
Who did you want to be when you grew up?
For me, it was Tina Turner.
After the job in the city, working for the man in the night and day.
I fell in love with Tina Turner as a young kid. Between her and Whitney Houston, I would just walk around singing all the time, and I was always told to shut up. And that didn't add to my confidence at all, because in my mind, I sounded like them. But there was just something about Tina Turner that was very majestic, was different. To me, she was the epitome of a woman, a classy woman. And I loved her look. And so that's who kind of gave me, I guess that was my first female role model.
First iteration of you that I met was an author. Very, very good book too, by the way.
Thank you.
Still push it. Can you talk about your book and what made you write that?
Well, actually, I was just writing. I have a habit of writing my thoughts down for clarity. And there's this passage in the Bible in Matthew that says, "Ask and thou shalt receive." So I just started writing down questions that I wanted to know the answers to. I had a friend look at all of those questions, and he read a couple of them, and there were things like, if water has the ability to defy gravity and levitate, go upstream, downstream, and nourish our bodies, and we're made 80 to 90% of water, then what does that make us capable of doing if we really knew how? And he asked me, he was like, "You should publish this. Why haven't you published this?" I was mortified because those are my secret thoughts. Those were things that I was using to keep track of my self-growth and how my mind changes over time. So there were no answers to the questions, because every time you go back and you read the same question again, the answer changes.
But when did healthy living become important to you?
When I was facing disease, it became important to me when I looked around and I saw all of my family sick, and saw that all the friends and people that I cared about were dying at young ages, and they just kept getting younger and younger and having to have these horrific surgeries. And I figured out that it was the food. And once I saw how it was affecting my own body, I decided, well, what's the worst that could happen if I just change up everything? And so I did. I changed up everything, and when I started to see results, I knew it was something that I had to share with the rest of the world.
What is the last book you read?
It's called Acts of Power or something. Okay, like this is deep. I have to read things that stimulate my mind. As you can see, I like going in places that nobody's gone. I like hidden information. I like to know about things that are not easily found on the surface. That comes along with being a Scorpio. Yeah.
What's your favorite color?
Yellow.
Favorite food to eat?
Anything with nutrition. No, my favorite food is probably okra.
Favorite cheat food?
Favorite cheat food?
Even if you don't admit that you eat it.
French fries.
Last movie you actually went to, not sat at home and watched, but actually went to in the theater.
Oh, wow. I went to see that movie, Tethered, or what is it called? It was about...
Apparently it was a great movie, right?
It was funny.
If there was someone that you could sit down and have a cup of tea with just to pick their brain that's still living, who would that be?
That's still living?
Mhm.
I would love to sit down with Oprah.
Can't go wrong with that. All right, tell everybody how they can find you.
In your dreams. No, you could actually find me by just Googling my name, Kiuna Hines, Kiuna Hines, and everything from the books that I've written to the website will come up, and the blogs that I've written. But Nourishment 101 is my baby. That is my holistic practice. And if you just Google Nourishment 101 or go to nourishment101.com, you can find me.